Quick burst there of Mull of Kintyre. And earlier in the week, actually, on Wednesday, Paul McCartney was playing at the Apollo in Manchester, and we took a film crew up there and had a little chat with him just before the concert. And actually, earlier this morning, I did set a wings competition. I hope you're all listening very carefully. Just to recap on that question, the question was, how many members of Wings have there been since the group was formed in 1971, and what are their names? How many people have actually joined Wings since it started in 1971, and what were their names? A little bit later on, we'll be playing Wonderful Christmas Time, and any minute now, and hopefully, we're going to actually be seeing the exclusive chat that we had with Paul McCartney and Wings at the Apollo in Manchester. I keep saying any minute now, it doesn't seem that that's actually going to happen. So I'm going to say happy birthday to a couple of people while they sort themselves out. And special hello to Dean Spilsbury from Nottingham, Edward Scully from Hall Green in Birmingham, and Mark Brophy from Kings Norton. Also hello to Joanne Bryan in Bristol, and I just want to actually tell you that next week one of our special guests will be Donna Hartley. But now I believe that they've all sorted themselves out, and we're actually going to see that interview with Paul McCartney, which happened last Wednesday in Manchester. Here's Wings. Hello, well here we are in the Apollo in Manchester, and big welcome to Tiswas for Wings. Hello.
Thank you, Sally. Hello, Tiswas.
Thank you for sparing the time before the gig to have a little chat with us. It's been 3 years, actually, since you've been touring, hasn't it?
Has it?
Yes, apparently.
Yes, it has.
Why has it been so long that you've been off the road?
Well, we couldn't get away from home. The children wouldn't let us out.
Yes.
Just wouldn't let us till now.
Yeah.
And we put them in a home now. Now we can come out.
Have you missed sort of playing to audiences?
Yeah. It was terrible, Sally.
Oh, my
in our house, not playing to people.
Oh,
it was
dear.
terrible.
It sounds awful. Paul, there's been several changes in the lineup, hasn't there? Does that cause lots of problems?
No, most bands, when they start out, have a lot of changes, you know, but our changes have happened under the kind of eye of the camera, you know. I mean, most bands, if you look at them, they've had a few changes. So we've just had ours in the public eye kind of thing, but it's good, because we've got a band now that we feel comfortable with.
Lawrence, this is the first band you've been in, isn't it? It must be very exciting going right in at the top.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice to play in front of people, and having the kind of audiences that we get, it really is exciting.
But also very nerve-wracking, I should think.
I got a lot to think about, so it's kind of like, it's just, it's fun.
Yes. Well, Steve, you're also new to Wings.
New to Wings, yes.
How did you actually get involved?
The talent scout of the group, Mr. Lane here. He played on an album I was getting together.
Yeah.
Hello, Blackjack. Sit.
His name's Spit.
Oh, well, my dog's Blackjack.
Oh, I see, yeah. So you were saying, so Steve played on an album, yeah?
And he came along, you know, to play with us, and that was it. That was the end of it.
That was it. You then asked him to join Wings from that?
Well, we came down. We talked about it.
Yeah.
We all went in the back room and went, oh, I didn't know this.
Linda, on your last tour, which was the 13-month sort of Wings over the world tour, you set up 4 different homes in America, didn't you, so you could keep the family together?
Homes for children, yes, and old people.
How are you managing on this tour to keep you all together? I mean, it's only a short tour, I know.
It's Britain, and we live here, and it's no problem. It's a lot of fun, really a lot of fun.
You've got a new single out at the moment called Wonderful Christmas Time, which we're going to get you to sign some copies of actually for a competition a bit later. And on the B-side is a song called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reggae. I believe there's a little tale about a lost violinist.
Yes, there is.
Could you like to tell us the story?
No.
You wouldn't?
Oh, I'm awful sorry, no. No, really, you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Well, I was playing in a studio, and some fella turned up with, you know, those fellas who bring the hired equipment. And he turned up and he was just bringing the amps. And we got talking and he said, I'm a fiddler. I said, oh, yeah.
Oh, we all?
Anyway, he went home and he got his fiddle and we played around a bit and we did that track. The only thing is I never heard from him since. So if you're out there, phantom fiddler, ring up Tiswas.
Oh, no! Oh, can you imagine what the switchboard will be jammed now? So we've got the single. What about recording-wise? Are you back in the studio again next year for a new album?
Well, give us a chance.
No?
Do the tour first, and then we'll probably go back in,
After that. Jenny, we've got a copy of your guitar book here, which we're going to ask you to sign.
What, sign it now?
Well, you might as well, might you? Now, there are several guitar books on the market. Why did you feel it was necessary to bring another one out?
Well, actually, somebody asked me to do it, you know. That was the... really, I'd just spoken to a tape recorder, and it was, you know, a few ideas, like putting pictures instead of, you know, things like that.
Lovely. I have some albums here, and also a copy of the Wings Tour Over America book, which I'm going to ask you to sign.
Oh, great.
And we're going to set a competition a little bit later.
Wow.
Thank you very much, and let me wish you a happy Christmas.
Well, fab Christmas to you,
Sally, and all you happy viewers.
pass on and a chew on that. Go on. Blackjack.
We're lovers of war to sing. We can't go wrong. We're happy as a king. We beat the drums, we march along. We press the cymbal and bang the drum. We sing a song, the Buckingham War to die. Oh, what fun we're having here. Nice. The Buckingham War.
Those were the days when a Lennon-McCartney song soared to #1 even before it was released. Both songwriters have since developed their own individual styles, and Paul has now been acclaimed as the most successful songwriter ever, with his new group, Wings, which includes his wife, Linda. I asked him how it felt to be top of the pops, yet again.
If you're a songwriter to get recognised.
But how do you feel you sort of compare with other people like sort of...
Beethoven?
Well...
And all of them. No, I don't really think that bit's that true, you know, but that's a little bit... Because in his day, they didn't have charts and stuff like they do now. So
no, how do you rate your
really
own success? Is it some commercial money or...
Well, I mean, you know, they've counted up sort of who's sold the most songs, and they tell me it's me, so I sort of believe them. I'm not going to knock it, you know.
Now, Wings do a lot of touring. How do you fit in all this touring with bringing up a family?
Cage. We put them all in the cage.
Kids,
and
big
off
box,
we go.
late at
Keep
night.
the key in the pocket, get home, unlock it.
On this tour, for instance,
Little
where are they
exercise
now?
in the garden.
Where are they now?
They're in Liverpool at the moment.
And this tour goes on nearly until Christmas. What are you going to do? How are you going to spend Christmas?
At home.
In bed.
Just quietly like anyone else, you know. But we finish about a week before. Just give us time to do some crazy shopping.
You said you started Wings because you wanted to go on making music after the Beatles folded. Do you think you'll go on doing that, or are you going to retire soon?
Yeah, he wouldn't let me retire. The lad up the back, Dennis, he doesn't want any talk of retirement. He's got a big career plan for me.
So it's going to go on?
Yeah.